Hello and welcome back to Oakbridge Farm. We are getting these bales done. Not going to cart them today, get them baled up, and then we're going to head over and get the sorghum harvested. That needs to be done. Yeah, get these bales done, leave them on the field. We can cart them when it's a bit wet sometime. Let's go up a gear. Can't go any faster than that, I'm afraid. 7610 getting the baling done. Only does the small bales, this baler, so we're going to get a lot of bales. Oh, we've got some speed up now. Found a new lease of life. See how many bales we get out of here. Shouldn't be too long getting the baling done. We should be able to make a start of harvesting the sorghum at least today. We've got to make a course for auto drive to come from that field to the grain bin, but should be fine. And we've got to get the red beet harvested and get the winter wheat drilled. Also the grass field over at the dairy farm, we're going to plough that in with the field that Grandad had the barley in. Make one big field out of the two. We're going to take the fence out between the two fields. Is doing a good job on the baler. That up there, back ourselves into this row. Put that bale down there. Hopefully get out the way of these rows. Yes, we have done. That's good. Council water treatment works there. should be too long getting the got to get silage bales wrapped as well before we finish off with them. They will be fermenting while we are getting the harvesting done. Got the red beet to get out as well. Probably for this first year there will be a lot of spring crops growing. Down to the end of the field again. Rows will get shorter as we go through. May have to buy some more straw because we haven't got anything to harvest that will give us straw. Bouncy row just here towards the end of this one. Uneven ground, but yeah, we're going to get this ploughed up as well over the winter and get some new grass put in. New grass in, it should give us a better yield each year. Of course we can get some slurry spread on it. Somewhere pretty close should be our next breed. Too far away, we've got a bit there we'll collect up. We shall continue on with this baling. We will get it done. We will join you back at 11 o'clock and see where we've got to, whether we are still baling or whether we are back out into the sorghum getting that harvested, getting the John Deere combine back in action. Okay, Grandpa Walter and Ben have been over and taken that fence down. When we come to plough, we can plough this grass into that same field. Got all the hay baled, we're baling this grass up now to wrap up the silage. We have good few silage bales out of this, so that one field I think ploughed up and reseeded will reduce probably more than what we need. We shall collect the bales up as and when we've got a break in harvest once we get these baled and wrapped. If we need some for a mix, we can always come over with the front loader and pick a couple of bales up, one of hay and one of silage to put in. And we've got the straw bales that we bought in the shed. May even have a few silage and hay bales we can sell, we'll see. You can't have too much silage if you have a bad year. Then could well be that we need them. Only got 10 cows at the minute. Not going to be using a lot. Do plan on getting some more cattle as and when we got the money for it. Got 7610 spine on the baler, it's doing a good job. Going to get a lot of silage out of this. Way more than we need for 10 cattle. We're soon going to need to top up with the net wrap as well. That will mean a trip to the yard to top it up. got a few trails to go at here yet. How many bales have we actually made? '68. This will be 69th bale, so we get a good few bales for this net wrap. Just that we are producing a good few. We're definitely going to have to top up again before we finish this field, I think. Few trails to go. Do the 3 rounds including this one and we will have it done. Bale. Before the cattle want another feed, this silage will have fermented. Short row or two will be here as well. The baler will be empty by the time we get this bale done. Maybe one more, I don't know. Yeah, one more I think. There you go, we are finished with the net wrap. We will fill it up. We will join you back at 2 o'clock and see what we're doing. Okay, come back an hour early. We are going to show you a bit of the wrapping before we go get the combine out. Grandpa Walter and Ben have been and took that fence out. We're taking that fence out down the edge side as well, but I guess they'll come back for that at some point. Get all these bales wrapped. Don't know whether it tells you how many we're wrapping. No, it doesn't. Got one bale which isn't a full one in here, but it will wrap and make some silage. We've done with some black wrap so it holds the heat in a little better, but we've got white. That's all they had in stock when we went, but it will do for now. Shouldn't be too long getting the wrapping done, that's one good thing. And then we can get all the harvest done. If we get a wet day we can collect the bales up. No rush to get them off the field at the minute. Definitely got more bales than what we need at the moment. They will come in when we get some more cattle. We've got a start on the dairy farm. Got 10 cows there producing a little bit of milk every day. As I say, we will lease out a auto stacker to cart these to the yard and then use the front loader to stack them where we need them, either in the shed or along the wall side for the silage. It's a bit of a cloudy day, so starting harvest late, not going to be a major problem. It'll allow the sorghum to drop the moisture a little after the rains. Hope we get a day or two with no rain now and get the rest of our harvest sorted. Good few bales here to collect pretty close together. Well, that many left to wrap up now, but at least these will ferment while they're in the field. You've seen a bit of the hay bale in, a bit of the grass, the silage bale in, and the wrapping. The lady in the house is not far from the dairy farm, keeps horses. She owns them 2 fields. She has some there for grass and one for exercising the horses. We shall have to get the combine over to the field to harvest the sorghum. Won't be too much longer getting these done. We will see you once we're out for the combine. Okay, we've got the combine on the go. We are in the sorghum. Hopefully the cart driver will work properly. Seems to be yielding pretty well. We're already almost a quarter of a tank. It's a big old field this. It'll take a while getting through. We won't finish it today, but at least we can get a good ways through it by the end of the day. All cart set up. Hopefully the header trailer's out of the way for him to run properly. Join us on the first of the headlands. We've done a bit of a breed. Start us off. A bit of weed in here, so it's not the best yield we could have got, but yeah. 39% of the tank already. The 7810 on the cart, so should have enough power to pull the trailer pretty well. Because we're going to be stuck behind the trees otherwise. It's not yielding too bad considering it's got weed in it. Already almost half a tank. There is the half tank fleet going for us. Yeah, good ways to go to get to that end of the field yet. First headland off, and the cart should run pretty well for the rest of the field. Should be almost all the way around before we need to empty, I think. There's still a fair way to go to get to the end. We shall keep our souls going until we're full on this first tank, hoping to get the first Edmund done. Although in another sense, hoping we don't, because it means we're getting a good yield. How far have we got to go? Not too far. Still hopeful that we can get this Edmund done so the tractor doesn't have to go into the standing. Get to this end, we can find ourselves a way of turning around and heading the other way. That has got us around the Edmund, so we can then swing around and head back to this other end. The auger out and get the tractor coming now. We will set off. Yeah, he's on his way. Yeah, we have messed him up a little bit for getting to us with it's turned around and coming the right way around this. Yeah, we'll finish this off tomorrow, as long as this weather sticks with us, but at least we're getting some of the sorghum up. Yeah, he's coming through the standing, but this is what it is. At least he's coming to empty us. Grandpa Walter is finishing taking the fencing down on his own. We've got Ben here carting for us. It is 5:20, so a little bit of time to harvest till the end. Anyway, for today, that is where you're going to leave us. We will join you back here next time. Hopefully the weather will be dry and we can get some of this sorghum through the combine tomorrow, get the field finished, then we can set fowl on getting this cultivated and drilled winter wheat. A good field for winter wheat, especially if you get the fertiliser and no weeds on it. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment. If you want to keep up with what we do here, please subscribe to the channel with all them bells, rings and things. That will all help the channel to grow until you join us again next time. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.